Tech wreck, time to get your tech wreck.
Tech wreck. Chicky.
Tech wreck. Time to get your tech wreck.
All right, Sanjay, it's Tech Wreck time. What do you have for us this week?
So I have a very small, simple little product that's probably not going to be useful for most of the listeners out there.
Oh, good. I'm the one that's not useful for most people too. So that's perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, go
there
ahead.
you go. This is the Uctronics Gigabit Power over Ethernet splitter. So here's the problem that I have. I've got these little IoT devices that need Ethernet and they need power.
Got it.
And sometimes those are in places where I've got an Ethernet hub that can supply power over Ethernet, but I don't have someplace to plug in this little device.
Got it.
So I found this little guy that's basically a little splitter that plugs in one side into the switch that's providing Ethernet and power. And then the other side, it provides a pass-through Ethernet for the device and a USB-C or a USB micro power plug to run the device.
Okay.
So it's like an all-in-one thing. So I can hide these little devices in a lot of little nooks and crannies that I've got in the house that I've got Ethernet, but nothing else. And so then I can power all the fancy things. I've actually liked this so much. I started with buying just one and now I just bought my third one because it is so useful.
Nice.
And then the other great thing is that remotely, if I can turn off those Ethernet ports on the switch, which will fully reboot that device because it turns off power and it turns off Ethernet, which shuts off the device, which does basically a hard reboot. So I don't need to get up there and like touch the device to reboot it. I could just do it all remotely.
Okay.
So super simple, super easy. It's about $20. So if you need something like this, go check it out. It works fantastically. And that's why I bought 3 now so far. What about you, Adam? What do you got for us?
All right. So first, my pre-tech wreck from earlier in the show. So the Govee smart outlet, you can use the app to like say, hey, turn this outlet off after a certain amount of time, turn it on after a certain amount of time. You can set a schedule. It's like, it's amazing. That's a good tech wreck for everybody. Like it's a great smart outlet. It's not too expensive. The other one that almost no one listening is going to care about at all is the website trail7.com. And it is accessories and stuff for Jeep Wranglers and the new Ford Broncos. And so I recently decided to, in my old Jeep Wrangler, to replace the head unit, the stereo, with an Apple CarPlay. I was waiting for your laugh with an Apple CarPlay stereo. Sanjay's laughing because currently there's a ton of wires just hanging out of the dash because I have to wait to wire up the backup camera that's arriving today before I can put the dash back together. But the head unit does work. It works.
Because you're never going to get all those wires back into the car. And forever you're going to be driving with this mangle of wires sitting on the seat.
It's going to be fun. So what I liked about Trail 7 is I ordered the head unit. And they do all the wiring stuff and like attach the right wiring harnesses, so it's like just plug and play basically into the existing Jeep. And I think they flashed some software on it so that all of my existing like steering wheel buttons work with the new device. And so I don't lose any functionality, which is really nice. So if you're a Jeep Wrangler person or a Bronco person, it's a great site for accessories. So, and now you've got Govee and Trail 7. So
there you go.
Yeah, so there you go.